Chapter 1. The Power of Mastering Communication. Introduction. Welcome to Master Communication Skills. Learn to transform your social life. This book is designed to be a transformative journey through the art of communication. By improving your communication skills, you can enhance your personal, professional, and social life in ways you may never have imagined. The importance of communication. Communication is the cornerstone of our social interactions. It is the tool we use to express ourselves, build relationships, and connect with the world around us. In our increasingly interconnected world, the ability to communicate effectively has never been more critical. Whether it's negotiating a business deal, making new friends, or maintaining strong family ties, the quality of your communication determines the quality of your connections. Setting the stage for success. Before diving into specific techniques and strategies, it's important to understand that effective communication is not just about talking. It involves listening, understanding, and responding appropriately. Communication is a two-way street, requiring both expressive and receptive skills. Self-awareness. The first step towards mastering communication is self-awareness. Understanding your communication style, strengths, and areas for improvement is vital. Ask yourself, how do I typically communicate? What are my strengths when I communicate? What challenges do I face? Reflecting on these questions will help you identify patterns and set goals for improvement. The impact of nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication, such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice, plays a significant role in how our messages are received. Studies suggest that nonverbal cues can account for up to 93% of the overall message in face-to-face interactions. Learning to control and interpret these signals can greatly enhance your ability to communicate effectively. Basic principles of effective communication. To communicate effectively, consider these foundational principles. Clarity and conciseness. Be clear about what you want to convey. Avoid unnecessary jargon and overly complex language. Simplicity is key. Active listening. Engage with the speaker. Show interest, ask questions, and provide feedback. Remember, listening is as important as speaking. Empathy. Try to understand the emotions and perspectives of others. This not only helps in conveying your points more effectively but also strengthens relationships. Respect. Always communicate with respect, regardless of the situation. Respectful communication fosters a positive environment and reduces conflicts. Adaptability. Adjust your communication style based on the context and the person you are speaking to. This flexibility can lead to more effective interactions. Chapter 2. Mastering active listening. Active listening is an essential skill that forms the backbone of effective communication. It involves fully concentrating on the speaker, understanding their message, responding thoughtfully, and remembering what was said. Here are practical steps and insights to refine your active listening skills, enabling deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. The art of full engagement. To be an active listener, you must fully engage with the speaker. This means putting aside distracting thoughts and focusing intently on what the speaker is saying. Avoid the urge to prepare your response while the other person is still talking. Instead, let their words guide your understanding and response. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can significantly enhance your listening skills. By being present in the moment, you can absorb the subtleties of the conversation. This isn't just about hearing words, it's about comprehending the emotions and intentions behind them. Each time you converse, try to clear your mind of other thoughts and be truly present. This attentiveness shows respect and appreciation for the speaker. Reflect and clarify. Don't assume you understand right away. Take the time to reflect on what has been said and ask clarifying questions if necessary. This could be as simple as, "What I hear you saying is that correct?" Such questions show that you are not only listening but also processing the information deeply. Responding appropriately. Your response is a critical component of active listening. It conveys that you have processed the speaker's message and are engaging with it thoughtfully. Validate emotions. Often, what a speaker needs most is to feel understood and validated. Acknowledge their feelings by saying things like, "It sounds like that was really challenging for you," or "I can see why you feel that way." Such empathetic responses can make the speaker feel supported and valued. Offer feedback. When it's your turn to speak, provide thoughtful, constructive feedback. If you are asked for advice, share it gently and respectfully. If you're not sure about what to say, it's okay to be honest about it rather than offering cliched advice. Sometimes, the best response is simply appreciation for the trust the speaker has shown in sharing their thoughts with you. Enhancing conversational depth. Active listening opens the door to deeper conversations. As you listen actively, you'll find yourself naturally asking more insightful questions, which encourages the speaker to open up and share profound thoughts and feelings. This deeper engagement creates a robust foundation for lasting relationships. Practice patience. Depth in conversation requires patience. Allow pauses and silences as they give both parties time to think and feel. Not every silence needs to be filled. Sometimes, they serve as necessary breaks where both listeners and speakers can digest the conversation. Encourage openness. Create an environment where speakers feel safe to express their thoughts and emotions. This might mean affirming their feelings, sharing a bit about yourself as a gesture of goodwill, or simply maintaining a non-judgmental demeanor. The safer people feel, the more likely they are to share openly, enhancing the connection between both parties. Active listening is not merely a skill but a gift you give to others. It allows you to be truly present and engage with people at a level that not only respects their expressed thoughts but also honors their unspoken feelings. As you practice these strategies, you'll notice a significant transformation in your interactions, leading to richer and more rewarding relationships. Let me know when you'd like to proceed to the next chapter, where we will delve into the nuances of verbal communication, providing you with strategies to articulate your thoughts clearly and persuasively. Chapter 3. The Power of Your Words. Mastering the art of verbal communication is about understanding the profound impact your words can have. Words have the power to inspire, motivate, and uplift, but they can also discourage, dismiss, and destruct. To harness this power positively, you must cultivate the skill of speaking clearly, persuasively, and empathetically. Speak with clarity. The essence of speaking clearly is about making your message understandable and accessible to your audience, no matter the context. To achieve this, focus on these key elements. Use simple language. Complexity can be a barrier. Opt for simple, direct language that communicates your points effectively. This isn't about dumbing down your message, but rather ensuring it is grasped by anyone who hears it. Be concise. A concise message is powerful. Aim to express your ideas in as few words as possible. This challenges you to think clearly about what you truly need to say and helps keep your listener engaged. Structure your thoughts. Organize your ideas logically before you speak. A well-structured message helps guide your listener through your thoughts without confusion. Use transitions like firstly, additionally, or to conclude to signpost where you are in your argument or story. Speak with persuasion. Persuasive communication moves people to action. It's about sharing your vision in a way that resonates deeply and motivates others to join your cause or agree with your perspective. Appeal to emotions. People are driven by emotions as much as by logic. When you speak, connect your message to the emotions of your audience. For example, if you are discussing a challenge, highlight how overcoming it could lead to a sense of achievement and pride. Use stories and analogies. Stories and analogies are not just engaging, they make complex concepts simpler and more relatable. Incorporate these into your communication to illustrate points and persuade your audience effectively. Demonstrate credibility. Your audience is more likely to be persuaded if they see you as credible. Build your credibility by showing your expertise, admitting when you don't know something, and demonstrating integrity in your communication. Speak with empathy. To reach the heart of your listener, empathy must be at the core of your communication. This involves understanding and reflecting the emotional state of your audience. Listen to understand. Before you speak, listen. Understand where your audience is coming from, what concerns they might have, and what they value. This understanding will inform how you craft and deliver your message. Tailor your message. Adapt your message based on who you are speaking to. What works for one audience may not work for another. Consider factors like cultural background, age, and interests to make your message resonate more deeply. Be inclusive. Use inclusive language that acknowledges and respects the diversity of your audience. Avoid terms that might alienate any part of your audience, and strive to create a sense of community and belonging through your words. Your words hold immense power to change not only the minds but the hearts of those around you. As you refine your verbal communication skills, remember that the goal is not just to speak but to connect, not just to persuade but to engage meaningfully. Through mastery of clear, persuasive, and empathetic communication, you will transform your interactions and leave a lasting impact on those you engage with. Chapter 4. Excelling in Digital Communication. In today's digital age, the ability to communicate effectively online is as important as face-to-face interactions. Digital platforms have their unique challenges and opportunities, and mastering this form of communication is crucial for anyone looking to make a significant impact socially and professionally. Understand the digital context. Each digital platform, from emails to social media, has its own set of norms and expectations. Understanding these can help you tailor your communication effectively. Choose the right platform. Consider the nature of your message and the audience when choosing the platform. For instance, professional updates might be best for LinkedIn, while personal anecdotes can be shared on platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Be mindful of tone. Without facial expressions and tone of voice, written words can easily be misinterpreted. Use emojis or explicit expressions of emotions sparingly to add clarity, but remember to keep it professional if the context demands it. Crafting impactful digital messages. Digital communication requires clarity and attention to detail. Since you're often not there to explain your message in person, how you write becomes even more important. Be clear and concise. Write clearly and directly. In the digital realm, people tend to skim content, so make your messages easy to read and understand. Use bullet points and short paragraphs to break up text and make it more digestible. Check your grammar and spelling. Simple errors can undermine the professionalism of your message. Use tools like spell checkers, but don't rely on them entirely. Reread your messages before sending to catch any mistakes. Engaging effectively online. Engagement in digital communication isn't just about sharing information, it's also about building relationships and fostering dialogue. Encourage interaction. Ask questions or invite feedback to make your communications interactive. This not only increases engagement but also helps build relationships as it shows you value the opinions of others. Respond promptly. In the digital world, people expect quick responses. Aim to reply to emails, comments, and messages within a reasonable time frame to keep conversations flowing and to show that you are attentive and considerate. Managing digital misunderstandings. Misunderstandings are common in digital communications. Handling these with grace and professionalism can help maintain and even strengthen relationships. Clarify miscommunications. If a message is misunderstood, quickly clarify with a polite and clear explanation. Apologize if the misunderstanding was on your part, and thank the other person for bringing it to your attention. Maintain privacy and confidentiality. Be cautious with the information you share online. Respect the privacy of others and ensure that sensitive information is communicated securely. Building a positive digital persona. Your digital persona is an extension of your personal brand. It should reflect who you are in the real world and resonate with the values you want to project. Be authentic. While it's important to adapt to different platforms, always stay true to your authentic self. Authenticity builds trust and makes your communications more relatable. Share value. Whether it's a blog post, a tweet, or an email, ensure that what you share adds value. Whether informing, entertaining, or inspiring, your content should contribute positively to those who receive it. Mastering digital communication opens up a world of opportunities to connect and engage with a global audience. By being mindful of how you present yourself and interact in these spaces, you can leverage digital tools to enhance your social and professional networks effectively. Chapter 5. Navigating Communication Conflicts. Conflict is a natural part of human interaction, but when handled poorly, it can lead to damaged relationships and missed opportunities. Learning to manage conflicts constructively is crucial for anyone looking to enhance their communication skills and foster stronger, more resilient relationships. Embrace conflict as an opportunity. Rather than fearing conflict, view it as a chance to understand differing perspectives and to strengthen bonds through collaborative problem-solving. Recognize the value of disagreement. Disagreements often arise from diverse viewpoints, which, when harnessed, can lead to better decisions and innovations. Acknowledge the importance of these differences and use them as a springboard for deeper understanding. Stay focused on the issue. In the heat of conflict, it's easy to let emotions take over. Keep the conversation focused on the issue at hand rather than allowing it to become personal. This focus helps prevent the escalation of conflict and maintains clarity in the discussion. Effective techniques for resolving conflicts. When a conflict arises, employing strategic communication techniques can help de-escalate tensions and guide the conversation towards a resolution. Use I statements. Communicate your feelings and perspectives without blaming or criticizing the other person. For example, say, "I feel overlooked when my points are not considered," instead of, "You never listen to me." This approach expresses your feelings without provoking defensiveness. Actively listen. Show genuine interest in understanding the other person's point of view. Encourage them to share their thoughts and feelings fully before you respond. This validation can diffuse tensions and lead to a more amicable resolution. Seek common ground. Identify areas of agreement and build on them. By establishing common goals, you can shift the focus from competing interests to collaborative problem-solving. Handling emotional responses. Managing your emotional responses during a conflict is essential for maintaining professionalism and composure. Practice self-regulation. Monitor and manage your emotions. Techniques such as deep breathing, taking a short break, or counting to 10 can help you stay calm and collected during heated discussions. Respond, don't react. Take a moment to process what has been said before responding. This pause allows you to choose your words carefully and to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Constructive outcomes from conflict. Aim to resolve conflicts in a way that respects all parties involved and potentially improves the relationship. Negotiate solutions. Work together to find a solution that satisfies both parties. Be open to compromise and creative problem-solving. Sometimes, a third, previously unconsidered option might be the best resolution. Follow up. After a conflict has been resolved, check in with the other person to ensure that the solution is working and that there are no lingering resentments. This follow-up demonstrates your commitment to the relationship and to a positive outcome. Effective conflict resolution strengthens trust and respect among parties, proving that even challenging conversations can lead to growth and improvement. It transforms potential breakdowns into opportunities for breakthroughs, making it possible to maintain and deepen valuable connections. Chapter 6. The Art of Persuasion. Persuasion is a powerful tool in communication, enabling you to influence others and advocate for your ideas, projects, or beliefs. It involves not only convincing others but also connecting with them on a level that respects their autonomy and choices. Understand the ethical foundation of persuasion. Persuading ethically means respecting the free will of your audience while guiding them towards a decision that you believe benefits them. Establish trust. Trust is the cornerstone of effective persuasion. Be honest and transparent in all your communications. When people trust you, they are more likely to be open to your suggestions and ideas. Be credible. Your credibility is built on your knowledge, expertise, and the consistency of your actions and words. Demonstrate your understanding of the subject and share personal experiences or successes that support your position. Connect on an emotional level. People are often more influenced by their emotions than by logic alone. To persuade effectively, you must engage their feelings as well as their minds. Tell compelling stories. Stories can evoke emotional responses and make complex ideas more relatable and memorable. Use narratives to illustrate your points and to create a vivid picture of the possibilities that your ideas hold. Use positive framing. People are generally more motivated by the anticipation of a positive outcome than by the fear of a negative one. Frame your ideas around the benefits and positive changes they will bring. Utilize the principles of influence. Several psychological principles can enhance your persuasive efforts. Understanding these can help you craft more compelling arguments and appeal more effectively to your audience. Reciprocity. People tend to return favors. If you offer something valuable, be it information, kindness, or another form of support, others are more likely to feel compelled to support you in return. Scarcity. Highlighting the uniqueness or limited availability of an opportunity can increase its attractiveness. Explain why your idea or proposal is unique and what might be lost if the opportunity is not seized. Authority. Showcasing your expertise or aligning with respected figures can enhance your persuasive power. When people see that someone they respect endorses an idea, they are more likely to accept it. Consistency. People like to be consistent in their behavior. If you can connect your proposal to something they already agree with or have committed to, they are more likely to maintain that consistency by agreeing with you as well. Liking. We are more likely to be persuaded by people we like. Build rapport with your audience by finding common interests, being pleasant, and showing genuine interest in them. Social proof. People often look to the behavior of others to determine their own. Show that others, especially peers of your audience, support your idea or have benefited from it. Practice active listening. To persuade effectively, you must also be an excellent listener. Understanding your audience's needs, concerns, and desires allows you to tailor your message more effectively and address any objections they may have. By mastering these techniques and principles, you can enhance your ability to persuade effectively and ethically, leading to more meaningful and impactful communication. As you apply these skills, remember that the goal of persuasion is not merely to win an argument but to foster understanding and mutual agreement that leads to positive outcomes for all involved. Chapter 7. Communicating across cultures. In our globalized world, the ability to communicate across cultural boundaries is invaluable. Cultural sensitivity and awareness can break down barriers and foster cooperation and respect in diverse environments. Embrace cultural diversity. Recognizing and valuing differences in cultural practices and communication styles is foundational to effective cross-cultural communication. Educate yourself. Learn about the cultures with which you interact. Understanding basic norms, values, and communication styles can prevent misunderstandings and show respect for your counterparts' backgrounds. Avoid assumptions. Do not assume that behaviors and norms are universal. What might be considered polite or straightforward in one culture could be seen as rude or confusing in another. Adapt your communication style. Adapting how you communicate based on cultural expectations is crucial for effectiveness and respect. Be mindful of language differences. When working with non-native speakers, use clear and simple language. Avoid idioms, jargon, and slang that may not translate well. Consider the possibility of using visual aids or demonstrations to overcome language barriers. Understand nonverbal cues. Nonverbal communication varies widely between cultures. For instance, the meaning of gestures, eye contact, and personal space can differ significantly. Be observant and adaptable to these nuances. Show respect for formality levels. Some cultures value a high level of formality in their communication, while others may be more casual. Adapt your level of formality to match or respectfully complement the cultural norms. Foster inclusivity. Creating an inclusive environment is essential when interacting with people from various cultures. It promotes understanding and builds trust. Encourage equal participation. In group settings, encourage contributions from everyone, respecting that people from different cultures may have different ways of expressing themselves or may require more time to speak up. Validate other perspectives. Acknowledge and show appreciation for different viewpoints. This not only enriches the conversation but also encourages a more collaborative atmosphere. Overcome cultural barriers. Addressing and overcoming cultural barriers is critical to building strong international relationships. Address language proficiency. If language differences are a barrier, consider hiring interpreters or offering translations of important documents to ensure clear understanding and inclusivity. Build on common ground. Despite cultural differences, find and emphasize common goals and values. Focusing on shared objectives can help align diverse teams and foster cooperation. Use mediators when necessary. In situations where cultural differences are causing significant challenges, bringing in a mediator who understands both cultures can help navigate the complexities and facilitate better understanding and resolution. Practice continuous improvement. Effective cross-cultural communication is an ongoing learning process. Regularly reflect on your experiences, seek feedback, and adjust your approaches accordingly. By embracing and adapting to cultural diversity, you foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding. This approach not only enhances personal and professional relationships but also contributes to the success of multinational and multicultural engagements. As you continue to refine these skills, you'll find that your ability to navigate diverse cultural landscapes becomes a profound asset in connecting with and influencing people around the globe. Chapter 8. Leveraging Technology in Communication. In the modern landscape, technology plays a pivotal role in enhancing communication. Understanding how to effectively use digital tools can greatly amplify your ability to connect and convey messages across various platforms. Harnessing digital platforms. Technology offers a plethora of platforms that can be tailored to different communication needs, whether for individual conversations, group collaborations, or public speaking. Select appropriate tools. Choose communication tools that best fit the purpose and context of your interaction. For professional meetings, tools like Zoom or Microsoft Teams may be appropriate, while WhatsApp or Slack might be better suited for quick team updates or informal communications. Customize communication. Each digital tool offers unique features that can enhance your message. For instance, use visual aids in webinars, emoticons in chats for a touch of personality, or polls in online meetings to engage participants and gather instant feedback. Enhancing accessibility. Technology can make communication more accessible, breaking down barriers related to distance, time zones, and even language. Use synchronous and asynchronous tools. Understand when to use synchronous tools, like live video calls, versus asynchronous tools, like emails or recorded videos, depending on the availability and time zones of your communication partners. Implement accessibility features. Use subtitles for videos, provide written summaries for audio content, and ensure websites are accessible to those with disabilities. These practices not only comply with legal standards but also demonstrate a commitment to inclusivity. Maintaining personal connection. While technology can sometimes make communication feel impersonal, there are ways to maintain and even strengthen personal connections through digital means. Personalize digital interactions. When sending emails or messages, personalize them by mentioning recent events or shared experiences. In video calls, take time for small talk before diving into business matters to build rapport. Keep communications human. Remember that behind every digital interaction is a human being. Strive to convey warmth and authenticity in your digital communications, just as you would in person. Managing digital overload. With the vast array of communication tools available, it is easy to become overwhelmed. Managing your digital communication effectively is crucial to prevent burnout and maintain clarity in your messages. Set communication boundaries. Define clear times when you are available and when you are not. Use features like Do Not Disturb modes or autoresponders to manage expectations regarding your availability. Organize and prioritize. Use tools like email filters, message labeling, and task management software to keep your digital communications organized and prioritize your responses based on urgency and importance. Embracing continuous learning. The landscape of digital communication is constantly evolving. Staying updated with the latest tools and best practices is key to leveraging technology effectively. Stay informed. Regularly update your skills and knowledge about new communication technologies. Webinars, online courses, and tech blogs can be great resources. Experiment and adapt. Be open to trying out new tools and techniques. Monitor their effectiveness and adapt your strategy based on what works best for your communication style and needs. By integrating these strategies, you can use technology not just to communicate, but to connect deeply and effectively. Technology, when used wisely, enhances your ability to engage with others meaningfully, ensuring that your messages are not only heard but also felt and responded to. Chapter 9. Continuous Personal Development in Communication. The landscape of communication is ever-evolving, and staying at the forefront requires a commitment to continuous learning and personal development. By dedicating yourself to growth, you ensure that your communication skills remain effective, relevant, and impactful. Embrace a growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset is fundamental in the pursuit of enhancing your communication skills. This mindset embraces challenges, values effort, and views failures as opportunities for growth and learning. Cultivate curiosity. Stay curious about new ways to communicate and new tools that can help you do so. Curiosity will lead you to explore and discover new methods and strategies that can enhance your communicative abilities. Learn from feedback. Feedback, whether positive or negative, is invaluable. Welcome it as a tool for learning and improving. Analyze feedback to understand your areas of strength and those requiring improvement. Regularly update your skills. The tools and techniques for effective communication change as technology and society evolve. Keeping your skills updated is crucial for staying relevant. Attend workshops and seminars. Participate in workshops, seminars, and other training opportunities. These can provide you with new insights and allow you to practice new skills in a supportive environment. Engage with new media. Experiment with different forms of media. Whether it's mastering new digital platforms, trying out video blogging, or simply learning to communicate through new social media channels, each platform can teach you valuable lessons about effective communication. Practice deliberately. To hone any skill, deliberate practice is required. This means setting specific goals, practicing intentionally, and focusing on areas that need improvement. Set specific goals. Define what you want to achieve with your communication. This could be improving your public speaking, becoming better at active listening, or getting more comfortable with digital tools. Specific goals make it easier to measure progress. Simulate real situations. Create practice scenarios that mimic real-life situations. This could involve role-playing exercises with colleagues or friends, or speaking in front of a mirror. Practice makes your skills sharper and your delivery more confident. Build a support network. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to communicate better and who provide honest feedback. Seek mentors. Identify mentors who excel in communication. They can provide guidance, motivation, and support as you work to enhance your skills. Join peer groups. Become a part of peer groups that focus on developing communication skills. These groups can offer support, insights, and motivation as you face common challenges and share successes. Reflect on your progress. Regular reflection on your progress helps you to see how far you've come and what still needs improvement. Keep a journal. Maintain a journal of your communication experiences. Note what went well and what didn't, and reflect on how you can improve further. Celebrate achievements. Recognize and celebrate your progress. This not only motivates you but also reinforces the positive behaviors and strategies that led to your success. By committing to continuous personal development, you ensure that your communication skills evolve as you do. This commitment enables you to face new challenges with confidence and to seize opportunities to make meaningful connections, regardless of the setting. Chapter 10. Advanced Communication Strategies for Leadership. As you ascend to roles of greater responsibility and influence, the demand for sophisticated communication skills increases. Leaders must not only convey information but also inspire trust, motivate action, and build relationships. Mastering advanced communication strategies is key to fulfilling these roles effectively. Led with vision. Communicating a clear, compelling vision is one of the most powerful tools at a leader's disposal. It aligns teams and motivates individuals toward common goals. Articulate your vision clearly. Ensure that your vision is not only bold but also clear. People cannot follow what they do not understand. Break down complex visions into understandable, actionable parts. Inspire through your vision. Connect your vision to the values and aspirations of your audience. Show how achieving the vision benefits everyone, not just the organization or yourself. Empower through communication. Leadership involves empowering others to act. Effective communication is how you enable others to realize their full potential. Delegate effectively. Communicating effectively in delegation involves more than just assigning tasks. It requires you to convey trust in others' abilities. Explain not just the what and the how, but importantly, the why. This understanding fosters responsibility and commitment. Provide constructive feedback. Feedback should be timely, specific, and constructive. Frame feedback in a way that encourages growth and learning rather than defensiveness. For instance, use the feedback sandwich method. Start with something positive, follow with the area for improvement, and conclude with encouragement. Build relationships through strategic communication. The strength of a leader is often measured by the strength of their relationships. Communication is the bridge that builds and maintains these relationships. Practice active listening. As a leader, listening can sometimes take a back seat to directing. Reverse this tendency and actively listen to others' ideas, concerns, and suggestions. This not only improves your decision-making but also shows respect and appreciation for your team's input. Encourage open dialogue. Create an environment where open dialogue is encouraged and diverse opinions are valued. This not only leads to better outcomes but also fosters a culture of trust and respect. Handle conflicts with diplomacy. Conflict is inevitable in any dynamic group. Handling it with tact and effectiveness is a testament to strong leadership. Address conflicts promptly. Do not let conflicts fester. Address them as soon as they arise with a focus on resolution and what is best for the team and the project. Mediate fairly. When mediating conflicts, remain neutral and focus on understanding all sides. Facilitate a conversation that allows conflicting parties to express their viewpoints and find a common ground. Utilize emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is crucial for effective leadership communication. It involves understanding your own emotions and those of others, and managing them to foster cooperation and team harmony. Self-awareness. Be aware of your emotional state and how it affects your communication. Check in with yourself before important conversations or decisions to ensure you are in the right frame of mind. Empathy. Understand and empathize with others' feelings and perspectives. This doesn't just mean sensing what others are feeling but also responding appropriately to those feelings. By mastering these advanced communication strategies, you position yourself not just as a manager but as a true leader who brings out the best in others. Your ability to communicate effectively at this level will define your legacy and determine the impact you have on your organization and the people within it. Chapter 11. Harnessing the power of public speaking. Public speaking is a formidable skill in the arsenal of effective communication, essential for leaders, influencers, and anyone who seeks to make an impact. Excelling in this area can elevate your influence, allowing you to reach and resonate with a broader audience. Cultivate confidence. Confidence is the cornerstone of powerful public speaking. It convinces your audience of your credibility and commands attention. Prepare thoroughly. Nothing builds confidence like thorough preparation. Know your material inside out. Anticipate questions and rehearse answers. The more prepared you are, the more confidently you will deliver your message. Practice regularly. Regular practice refines your speaking skills and reduces anxiety. Use opportunities like team meetings or small gatherings to hone your skills. Record your speeches to evaluate your performance and make adjustments. Engage your audience. Engagement is key to effective public speaking. An engaged audience is attentive, responsive, and more likely to be persuaded by your message. Use storytelling. Incorporate stories that illustrate your points and add a personal touch. Stories are not only memorable but also create emotional connections with your audience. Incorporate visual aids. Visual aids can enhance understanding and retention of information. Use slides, videos, or physical objects to make your points clearer and more engaging. Interact with the audience. Ask questions, invite opinions, and encourage participation. Interaction keeps the audience involved and makes your presentation more dynamic. Master delivery techniques. The way you deliver your speech can significantly impact its effectiveness. Mastering delivery techniques ensures your message is not only heard but also felt. Control your voice. Use variations in pitch, pace, and volume to add interest and emphasis. A well-modulated voice captivates and maintains audience attention throughout your presentation. Pay attention to body language. Your body language speaks volumes. Use gestures to emphasize points and move around the stage to engage different parts of your audience. Maintain eye contact to build connection and trust. Be mindful of timing. Respect your audience's time by keeping your speech within the allotted time frame. This demonstrates professionalism and consideration for the audience. Manage public speaking anxiety. Even experienced speakers can feel nervous. Managing this anxiety is crucial for delivering clear and confident presentations. Develop a pre-speech routine. Establish a routine to calm your nerves before speaking. This could include deep breathing exercises, a short meditation, or a set of stretches to release tension. Focus on the message, not the fear. Shift your focus from your fears to the importance of your message and the needs of your audience. Concentrating on delivering value to your audience can help diminish anxiety. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool. Imagine yourself giving a successful speech and receiving positive feedback. This mental rehearsal can boost your confidence and reduce anxiety. Public speaking is more than the ability to stand and deliver a speech. It is about making a meaningful connection with your audience and leaving a lasting impact. By mastering these techniques, you enhance your ability to communicate effectively in any setting, making every word count. Chapter 12. Mastering Media Interviews and Crisis Communication. Handling media interviews and navigating crisis communication are specialized skills that require poise, precision, and preparation. These high-stakes communication scenarios can significantly influence public perception and organizational reputation. Media interviews. Crafting your message. Media interviews offer a platform to amplify your message but also pose unique challenges due to the unpredictability of questions and the public nature of the responses. Understand the media landscape. Familiarize yourself with the format of the show or publication and the style of the interviewer. Knowing whether the context is investigative or supportive can help you tailor your responses appropriately. Craft key messages. Before an interview, identify 3 to 4 key messages you want to communicate. These should be concise, memorable, and easily understandable to ensure they resonate with the audience, regardless of the questions asked. Bridge techniques. Learn to steer the conversation back to your key messages using bridging phrases like, "What's important to remember is," or, "Let's not lose sight of the fact that." This technique helps keep the interview focused on what you want to discuss. Crisis communication. Managing the message. In crisis situations, effective communication is critical. It can calm fears, clarify misunderstandings, and rebuild trust. Respond promptly. In a crisis, a timely response is crucial. Delay can be perceived as indifference or incompetence. Even if full information is not yet available, acknowledge the situation and commit to providing updates as soon as possible. Be transparent and accurate. Provide all known information and be honest about what you do not know. Transparency builds credibility and trust. Avoid speculation and ensure that all information shared is accurate to prevent misinformation from spreading. Show empathy and take responsibility. Demonstrate empathy towards those affected by the crisis. If appropriate, take responsibility for any mistakes and outline clear steps being taken to resolve the situation and prevent future occurrences. Practicing effective nonverbal communication. Nonverbal cues are especially scrutinized in media interviews and crisis communications. Effective nonverbal communication can reinforce your spoken message and help convey sincerity and confidence. Maintain appropriate eye contact. Eye contact can convey honesty and sincerity. In person, maintain eye contact with the interviewer or camera to connect with your audience. In virtual settings, looking directly at the camera lens creates a feeling of direct engagement. Control your body language. Project calm and control through your posture and gestures. Avoid closed body language such as crossed arms, which can appear defensive or unapproachable. Modulate your tone. The tone of voice should match the content of the message. In crisis communication, a calm, steady voice conveys control and reassurance, while a passionate, energetic tone can be effective for motivational messages during interviews. Continuously improve through feedback. After each media interaction or crisis communication, review your performance. Watch the tapes, analyze your answers, and consider the feedback from peers, the media, and the public. Use these insights to refine your approach and improve future communications. Mastering media interviews and crisis communication can position you as a trusted leader and reliable source. These skills enable you to effectively navigate complex interactions, Protect and enhance your reputation and lead with integrity under pressure. Chapter 13. Developing your personal communication style. Your personal communication style is your signature, a reflection of your personality, values, and how you see the world. Developing a distinct style that is authentic, effective, and adaptable can significantly enhance your interactions across various contexts. Reflect on your values and personality. Begin by understanding what is core to your identity. Your values and personality traits are the bedrock of your communication style. Identify your core values. What principles guide your life and work? Integrity, empathy, respect? Recognizing these can help you ensure that your communication consistently reflects them. Assess your natural communication preferences. Are you more direct or reflective? Do you prefer detailed information or big-picture ideas? Understanding your natural tendencies can help you leverage your strengths and address areas where you might need to adapt. Embrace authenticity. Authenticity in communication builds trust and credibility. It allows others to connect with you more deeply and genuinely. Be true to yourself. Communicate in a way that feels natural to you rather than mimicking someone else's style. Authenticity fosters genuine connections and can be more impactful than a polished facade. Share personal stories. Personal stories can illustrate your points and give insights into your personality and values. They make your communications memorable and unique. Adaptability in communication. While it's important to be authentic, it's equally important to adapt your communication style to different audiences and situations without compromising your core values. Read your audience. Understand the needs, expectations, and backgrounds of your audience. Adjusting your message delivery to align with their preferences can increase its effectiveness. Develop versatility. Practice different communication styles. For instance, learn to be assertive in situations where clarity and leadership are needed, and empathetic when support and understanding are called for. Seek and utilize feedback. Feedback is a valuable tool for refining your communication style. It provides insights into how your messages are perceived and highlights areas for improvement. Encourage honest feedback. Create an environment where colleagues, friends, and family feel comfortable providing honest feedback. Make it clear that you value their input to help you grow. Reflect and act on feedback. Regularly reflect on the feedback you receive. What themes do you notice? Are there consistent areas of strength or improvement? Use this information to fine-tune your communication. Practice and reflect. Continuous practice and reflection are essential for developing your personal communication style. Set specific goals. Set practical goals for your communication. For example, if you want to be more succinct, practice giving responses in 3 sentences or less. Keep a journal. Maintain a journal of your communication experiences. Note situations where your communication was effective and times when it wasn't. Reflect on what went well and what could have been done differently. Developing your personal communication style is not about perfection but about authenticity, adaptability, and continual growth. As you refine your style, you'll enhance your ability to convey your messages clearly and compellingly, forge stronger relationships, and achieve greater personal and professional success. Chapter 14. Integrating communication skills into a comprehensive strategy. As we conclude this guide on mastering communication skills, it's essential to integrate the diverse skills and insights we've discussed into a cohesive strategy. This strategy will align with your personal and professional goals, enabling you to communicate more effectively in all areas of your life. Define your communication objectives. Begin by clearly defining what you want to achieve with your communication efforts. Whether it's building stronger relationships, advancing your career, or becoming a more influential leader, having clear objectives will guide your actions. Set specific, measurable goals. For each objective, set specific and measurable goals. For instance, if your aim is to improve your public speaking, a measurable goal could be to speak at 5 events over the next year or to join a public speaking club and attend regular meetings. Align goals with your values. Ensure that your communication goals align with your core values. This alignment guarantees that your efforts feel authentic and fulfilling, rather than like obligations. Develop a skill enhancement plan. Identify the skills you need to develop or refine to meet your objectives and devise a plan to enhance these skills systematically. Prioritize skills based on goals. Determine which skills are most crucial for achieving your goals. For example, if your objective is to lead more effectively, skills like active listening, clear articulation, and persuasive speaking might take precedence. Plan for regular practice. Incorporate regular practice into your routine. Set aside time each week to work on your communication skills, whether through formal training, practice sessions, or real-world experiences. Utilize tools and resources. Leverage various tools and resources to support your communication development. This might include books, online courses, professional workshops, or technology tools designed to improve communication efficiency and effectiveness. Seek out learning opportunities. Continually look for opportunities to learn more about communication. Attend workshops, webinars, and seminars. Engage with a mentor who excels in areas where you wish to improve. Use technology wisely. Adopt technological tools that can enhance your communication, such as apps for presentation skills, platforms for collaborative work, or software that improves writing clarity and grammar. Measure progress and adapt your strategy. Regularly evaluate your progress towards your communication goals and adapt your strategy as needed. This iterative process ensures your communication strategy remains relevant and effective. Review outcomes. Regularly check if your communication improvements are helping you reach your defined objectives. Are your relationships improving? Are you more persuasive in your professional interactions? Adjust tactics as necessary. Based on your evaluations, adjust your tactics. If something isn't working, try a different approach or focus on a different skill area. Reflect on your journey. Reflect on how your communication skills have evolved. Consider the ways in which your enhanced skills have impacted your personal and professional life. Acknowledge improvements. Celebrate your successes and acknowledge the areas where you've seen significant improvement. Recognizing these will motivate you to continue refining your skills. Plan for continued growth. Communication is an ongoing process of learning and growth. Plan how you will continue to develop your skills beyond the scope of your current goals. By integrating these strategies, you're not just improving your ability to communicate, you're enhancing every aspect of your life. Effective communication opens doors to new opportunities, enriches relationships, and empowers you to achieve your goals. As you move forward, keep refining your skills, stay open to learning, and continue to adapt your strategies to meet the ever-changing demands of personal and professional interactions. Let me know if there's more you would like to explore or other areas you feel could be included in this guide. Your feedback is invaluable as we strive to make communication mastery accessible and impactful for everyone.